Good morning, good morning. Day 51. It is May 15th, Wednesday. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a very gray, overcast day. I left at 7:15. We shoot for 7 o'clock, but we stood around and talked for a little while this morning and told some stories. So that was kind of cool. Grant and Adam and I had a nice night last night on that ridge. It's very calm. I don't have a lot of battery left. I have the whole day today, like a 20-mile day, and then about part of a day in tomorrow to Canyon Meadows. So I've had to conserve my batteries. I couldn't edit, I couldn't do anything. I just literally ate dinner, went to sleep, but I got about, I don't even know, 10 hours sleep, so that's good. Man, yesterday was on my top 3 or 4 hardest days on the trail. We meant to do about 21, we did 18 and a half, and we all agreed to call it quits for the day. We had 3 huge climbs, well over 4,000 feet, and that includes lots of smaller climbs, but it was super steep, like up and then down, up and down, super steep, so it tired you out both ways. Even when we went to the first spring I showed you, it was very steep down there. So that actually wore us out too, going down to the spring. So it was a rough day. Still a decent day. It was 18.5 miles. So we camped at mile marker 672 point something. So we are literally 29 point something miles from Canyon Meadows. Most of you probably know, if you know the PCT, know what that means. But the hikers call it, when you get to Canyon Meadows, that's the gateway to the Sierra. And it's like the demarcation, or what hikers consider the end of the desert. Now, we haven't seen a ton of desert. We go through periods of it, but you're literally done with the desert when you get to Canyon Meadows. So it's a big deal. And it's the first kind of major landmark, and it's at mile 702. So we are only 29 point something miles from that. So we're gonna do 20.7 today. We'll have one huge climb today, so not as bad as yesterday. I'm going along the ridge that we camped on now for about 4 miles, then down about 4 more to a water source, so we'll have water after 8 miles today. And then we start a big climb. It's like 2,500 feet up, but spread out over 6 miles. I did the math on the calculator. It's like 400 something feet per mile average. So that's what we go by, is what it averages per mile. That tells us how steep it is. So that's considered steep but not crazy steep. So it'll be hard. I think the hardest thing is just going uphill for 6 miles straight. But once we get over that, that's 8 and 6, so 14 miles. So the remaining 6 point whatever miles will be downhill, and we will actually camp down on the valley desert floor. And I don't know if we'll see it today or tomorrow, but we'll follow the Kern River all the way into Canyon Meadows. So we'll be out of the mountains finally. So technically, I think, and I may be completely wrong on this, but this big mountain we have in the middle of today is our last big mountain of the desert. So that's cool. And then after we do 20.7 today, we'll have roughly 8 miles in the Canyon Meadows, and kind of a flatter, kind of cruisy day, and we'll try to get there mid to late morning tomorrow, Thursday. Weather's supposed to come in, that's why it's pretty cloudy. I don't know if you can see the skies, but they're all kind of the same, but it's all gray. Supposedly not happening today, but maybe tonight and into tomorrow only, so like a 24-hour period. But it's supposed to rain, be cold, and even snow, and actually a decent amount of snow between us and Canyon Meadows, so we could wake up to snow. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it's fun, but it'd be cool. I mean, I live in San Diego, so as you probably know, you don't see a lot of snow, as in any. But yeah, so I'm pretty stoked. I mean, it's kind of it's kind of almost, it's exciting when you reach parts of the kind of longer term goals that you have on this trail. In a weird way, it's kind of melancholy or sad in a way, because we've been hiking. This is my 51st day, so tomorrow it'll take us 52 days to get there. And once it's over, and then you're on to the next section. But it's been an amazing time. It's taught me a lot about myself and what I can and what I'm able to do. And I think that's one of the biggest things out here. There's been many hills. I mean, I'm 56 years old. There's many hills where I don't know why I call hills mountains, literally mountains. I've probably been over 150 mountains, but there's been some mountains that I honestly, and yesterday coming to camp, it was 4.4 miles and straight up. And it's at the end of the day, which is the hardest for me. And you know, I didn't think I could make it. I even told the guys I might be camping halfway up the hill because my legs are gone. And I made it, you know, and it was sheer willpower. And it teaches you a lot. It doesn't have to be hiking, it could be anything, but that you have to want it bad enough, you know, you really do. That's true in business or your personal life or anything, you know. That if you want something, you can make it happen. And you know, I don't think I can climb Mount Everest, but I think I'm capable of probably a lot more than I think I can. So anyway, that's about it. Like I said, I'm probably a mile and a half, 2 miles into this 4-mile ridge walk, kind of roly-poly from where we camped. We did all the elevation yesterday, late to camp, so the dividends that we get to kind of cruise in on this mountain. So 4 miles roly-poly kind of along a ridge, and then it's 4 miles down to the water. So it was cool as we get to the water. I'll be 8 miles into our 20-mile day and almost halfway. So I hope this finds you well. Everybody's happy. And I want to say today's the 15th. I haven't put a video up and this will be after the fact, but it's good for you to know for future videos. It's been like 8 days without any significant. I had enough cell service to text loved ones and stuff, but I have not been able to upload a video in like 8 or 9 days. I don't even know. When I get to Canyon Meadows tomorrow, there's Wi-Fi there. And I have been working on videos, so I've got about 6 or 8 already in the chamber ready to go. I'm gonna try to catch up hopefully to Canyon Meadows on my videos, but just so you know, be patient with me. It's not me. I'm on it. I spend all my free time, all my time at night doing videos and editing. But man, it takes a decent signal to upload them. And there's just periods where you're in the middle of nowhere and there's nothing. So I just want you to know that, and I'm trying my best. I hope everybody has a great day and are enjoying the videos, and we'll see you down the trail here. Show you whatever I can see. Bye. Finished the first 8 miles, and here's the water source. Pretty good flow. Down there. we're both kind of tired and lethargic today. Yesterday took it out of us for sure. I was telling you earlier in my intro how hard yesterday was. I put it in my top hardest 3 or 4 days I've had on trail. For just physical. Now we're tired today. And we're at the base of, can't see it from here, but we got to go, what was it, 2,500 feet over 6 miles. Well, the good thing is they're not ending the day. I think that's why it was hard yesterday, right? We ended the day. We kicked our booty. We'd already done 15, then had to do 5 more up the mountain. So anyway, so the water's good here. We're gonna get a little bit of water, and there's water up the mountain about 2.3 miles. So we're gonna not carry full water, so we can give ourselves a break at least for a couple miles. And then we get water, we'll have a little over 10 miles to camp down the other side of the mountain. So thankfully for once, we're not carrying, a lot of times it makes it hard because we're carrying 5 liters or something. But anyway, kind of pretty area. It's now obtained Supreme Master as I trip over a pine cone. Look at the balance, the agility,
Try not to fall.
the idioticness. Is that a word?
I don't know. It's destroying my knee though because of my sharp shoes.
Oh yeah. But he has skills that are beyond most humans.
Oh yeah, superhuman right here. Meta-human.
All right, so the boys and I made it over the last big mountain of the desert. A lot of old birch trees falling over here. So, done 14, so we only have about, I think 6.2 or 3
Something like that.
to the camp. It's all downhill, thank God, and it's a lot. It's about 2,200 feet or so. And then right where the mountain meets the, I say valley, but it's actually, we're going to be camping at 5,800 feet, and Grant said there's snow warning for coming about midnight at 6,000 feet and up. So we're going to be right at that borderline, so we may see some snow. That'd be kind of cool, as long as it's not too much or too wet. But what's nice is we're going to have one of the rare times having a wet camp, which means we have water nearby. Almost always we have to carry tons of water, so it will be nice. Green trees down there somewhere. It's a water source of our rare wet campsites, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird to have an unlimited amount of water at night to cook with. It's hard on the feet. Hey guys, I haven't done a introduction or interview. What do you call these things?
Interview.
So actually, these two guys you've seen in a bunch of my previous videos, of course, and actually we crossed paths the very first day.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd actually interview them both separately. So why don't you introduce yourself and like your age, where you're from?
Okay. Hi, my name is Adam. I am from Oregon, Sweet Home, Oregon. So I'm on the other side of the sisters. I'm 21, and that's about it.
Are you single?
Yes, I'm single. I'm on the trail. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
You're very single out here.
Yeah.
But and he loves Oregon. So what is your trail name?
My trail name is Captain Oregon because I wouldn't shut up about it. So
Yeah.
Here we stand.
I think I said it in one other video we were walking together, but yeah.
But I'll take
And
it. I
he's
like it.
Proud of Oregon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hell, I want to move there. So.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's.
But they don't.
Every Californian wants to move there.
They don't want Californians in there. That's the honest truth. So why did you how did you decide originally, or what made you come out to the PCT in general?
I didn't really know what it was, but my friend Grant, told me about it, and I started learning, started watching YouTube videos, and I like to hike and do outdoorsy things, so I was like, wow, that's really cool. And there's like a high level of commitment to it, which I liked. It was to where it wasn't just like a weekend thing. You had to like almost give everything up to do so. And that's exactly what I did. So I just wanted a change in my life and to do something different and not be like cookie cutter like everyone else. So I quit my job and I came out here hiking.
Yeah, and maybe a test to see.
Yeah, see like if mentally and physically I could do something like this.
Because he does, I think it's cool. I know nothing about it, but bushcraft and like, what is that basically? Like
just bushcraft, which is a lot of it has to do with outdoor survival basics. Getting back to basics, learning how to live off the land, things like that. And I'm not that good at it. I just kind of do some of the practices. Yeah. And I think it's good to know some things like that, especially in terms of survival, if you're out on trail, just because if anything does go haywire, you're prepared for that.
He's our official group fire maker.
Yeah.
Not that Grant can't do it too, but yeah, we just let him do it because he's good at it.
I like fire.
Yeah, we all like fire. But, and how's it been? Like we're, almost 700 miles in, so how's it been? I mean, like, is it what you thought, or is it harder, easier?
It's a lot. It's different than I imagined. So I knew what Oregon was going to look like and what Washington was going to look like because I've been in those areas. But coming through, like you start, at the Mexican border, coming through those areas. Yeah. I had no idea what it was going to look like. So coming through it was, for me, pretty crazy to see what it was actually like. To go through the high desert and things like that. And it was rough. Like for me, I don't do well in heat, and it was definitely hot some days. It's not even as hot as it's going to be, so that blows my mind.
And it's also dry. That's not, Oregon's more lush and stuff, and so.
Right.
Yeah, so even if the temperature's not hot, it's just dry, and it's sand, and like we're around sand now, but.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well then, appreciate it. And,
yeah, absolutely.
It's funny because we're getting close to Kennedy Meadows, and we may or may not hike in the future. Hopefully we will, but we're gonna try to figure it out. But I've hiked with them. They went flying by me the first day, and that's when I first saw you guys. And we camped at Hauser Creek together. Well, not together, but the same place.
Same area, yeah.
Yeah, but we actually literally started on the same day, so it's kind of cool to be this far along and be at the same place.
Yeah,
so.
51 days.
Yeah, and they've actually gone slow to stay back with the old man. Because when they want to, they can turn the turbos on and go. But anyway, thanks for talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hopefully everybody else gets to know these guys. They've seen them in a bunch of videos, so now you get to know where they're from and who they are. So thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Okay, so going along with the theme with the introduction, I call them both because it's not really an interview, but kind of is Grant also, who I've been hiking with.
Hey.
And So why don't you tell us your age and like where you're from and all that kind of stuff? And
I am 20. I'm also from Sweet Home, Oregon, other side of sisters, and yeah.
And how about tell us like your trail name and how you got it, what it means.
My trail name is Exos, like the Osprey pack, but I have it because I'm carrying a 65-liter Kelty Trekker external pack, so it has an exoskeleton on it.
And I'll put a picture of it, a still picture right here. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and have you seen anybody out here with that
I've
besides it?
seen a few people.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah, a
I
bunch
haven't.
of older section hikers. But
Okay.
no
Yeah,
one through
so-
hiking.
And most of you guys watching probably know, but you know, like, it's different when you weekend hike, you don't carry as much about the weight, and you throw, like, when I section hike, throw in my Kindle to read and just all kinds of things. You know, I don't care about the weight as much because you're back in your bed in 3 days, but out here, the big rage is ultralight, and in a way it's wise, but people spend just a fortune on gear. And, you know, the debate is whether it's that much better than just the average to cheap thing. So he had gear, right? And didn't want to spend a bunch of money on new gear, so he just brought what he had. So
And I care about weight as well.
Oh, yeah.
Everything I'd have is try to get as light as
Yeah.
possible.
And so, I mean, you're friends with Adam, but why did you decide you wanted to do?
I grew up backpacking. I've sectioned hiked all of Oregon growing up.
Oh,
over
that's
the
right,
course
you've done all of Oregon.
5 or 6 years, and this was kind of the next logical step of something I've always wanted to do, and had the chance to take a term off of school and spend 5 months out here to do something.
That's right. So tell him about your school. Like, you got to be done by when?
Uh,
You got to be back. I mean,
Labor Day is my cutoff day because I'm studying forestry at Oregon State.
yeah,
And
it's pretty
I
awesome.
have to get back, sadly.
And how's it been for you? Because, you know, like I said, we're all together, so we only have like 8 or 9 miles to
Yeah.
be done with the theoretical desert, but
Mhm.
although it's been kind of here and there desert. But how's it been, like what you thought compared to?
I didn't
is.
expect this much green in the desert. I expected a lot more sand and grasses and stuff. Not as many forests, which I have enjoyed.
Yeah.
But it has been insanely hot for me, insanely dry, and definitely have had my fair share of rough days.
Yeah, and it's. I'm from Northern California. I live in San Diego, and it's the same kind of thing. It's a desert, and it's different climate, different temperature, just the whole thing. I'm used to, like I said, they live in a really beautiful place, but lush and lots of green and trees and lots of rain and
Yeah.
and snow and stuff. And I don't know. We may actually have rain or snow tonight, but I think it's rained 3 times on us. It's rained 3 times that I can remember on our through hike so far.
Mhm.
But yeah, we could have, because we're getting close to the Sierra, so we may actually, I don't know if we'll have snow, probably not, but maybe
Yeah.
rain. But well, anyway, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
And I've enjoyed hiking with you. Heck, we've been passing each other lately. We've been hiking together, but passing each other the whole 700 miles. So
Mhm.
it's been pretty cool to get to know
Yeah.
these guys. And I'm the old man. They keep calling me the old man, which I am, but I'm actually older than both their fathers.
Mhm.
So any age can be out here pretty much, right? Anyway,
Pretty
thanks.
much. Yep.
Appreciate it. See you guys later.
Yep.
All right, so this is an awesome campsite, wouldn't you say, gentlemen?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
One of our best ones. And why is that? Because we're on sand, so we have a nice sand base underneath our tents. And they give in right there fire. And we have tons of trees for wind.
We have a magical substance called water with us
Yes.
tonight.
And I was going to show you that. Water's over here, like literally this close. And most of our camps are not wet. Almost all of them are not. There's super cold, clear water right here. So, and we have this very burnt and dead giant tree. I'm sure nothing will fall off of it tonight.
That'll be good.
The whole thing might fall over, but we'll be fine, right? These tents are pretty strong. Anyway, yeah, so really good spot. We supposedly have weather coming in, so we'll see if it gets windy. We'll have a little bit of a windbreak, but this is it, right, gentlemen?
Yep.
8 miles to, you know, where are we going tomorrow?
Kennedy Meadows, baby.
And there's food.
Food.
And
Lots of food.
Food and liquor.
And parents that are bringing more food.
Yeah.
we're gonna get liquored up.
I just want pizza.
Yeah, pizza or a burger or something's
Yeah.
good. And soda.